Hi, I'm Cam Kerr from the Taronga Conservation Society Australia. And while our two zoos are closed, the good news is our conservation teams are powering ahead. And this is Threatened Species Day. And of course, on Threatened Species Day, it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the wonderful work that's being done by people across the zoo, both here in Sydney and at Taronga Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo. Over the last 5 years, it's been an incredible journey at Taronga Western Plains Zoo. In fact, it's now really the powerhouse for wildlife conservation in regional New South Wales. We established a 110 hectare sanctuary that is now really the engine room for breeding up threatened species from all across Australia so that they can be put back into the wild. The Regent Honeyeater program has gone terribly well with lots of chicks laid, and we're just about to release them back into the wild. The same has happened for the very special Plains Wanderer, less than 1,000 left in the world, breeding up and going to be released very shortly. Our Bilby breeding program has gone incredibly well. In fact, the release that we did just over a year ago out in Sturt National Park, we've seen multiple births and some of the heaviest wild bilbies in Australia right now. Of course, we're at a really critical point in our threatened species for Australia and around the world. And we're ramping up. We're about to invest $10 million, thanks to support from donors and of course the state government, to create a world-first platypus refuge. We've learned that drought, disease and bushfire can wipe out entire platypus populations. This refuge will be able to take over 60 platypus from a single area to pull them out of harm's way while we re-establish or make that habitat safe again. This is critically important for a species like the platypus, where over 40%, we've seen a 40% reduction in their rangelands in just the last 10 years. I think it's important to share with you our vision for Taronga Western Plains Zoo. We've had record investment over the last 5 years because we see that as the hub and the powerhouse of zoo-based conservation, not just in Australia, but around the world. On Threatened Species Day, we want to use it to understand the important, urgent work that needs to be done. We want to acknowledge the fantastic work that's happening, and we want to act for the future. So I want to thank all of you across the huge number of disciplines that make 21st century conservation work. I also want to thank all those people out there that donate to us and support that work. And importantly, on Threatened Species Day, we don't have much time left, but we can do it. So please ask yourself, what can you do today and tomorrow differently to save our beautiful, unique Australian wildlife?